You saw ejections. You saw two teams score over 100. You saw a technical on the second flop. And I said, well, where in the heck was the first flop?
It was a weird night in the PMAC, but not in the way you expected it to be. The LSU and Oklahoma Top 15 action started early as a shoving contest occurred just in the late first quarter when Samaya Smith pushed Oklahoma forwards Beatrice Culleton down, which then caused Oklahoma's Liz Scott to shove Smith back. Both players were ejected, and the refs continued to blow their whistles all night. There were 5 technical fouls called in this one and 55 total fouls on the entire night. But that wasn't the only crazy part of the night. LSU shot 52% on the night with help from sophomore guard Mikaylah Williams, who scored 37 points. Her performance especially caught the eye of Oklahoma head coach Jenny Baranchek.
I also think today was a special day for her. I mean, she was in a flow, she was on fire, and some of it we've got to be able to get her out of a rhythm earlier, and we didn't. And also, I don't know if we can. I don't think that we can take that credit either. I mean, she hit some big shots, and when they needed some shots, and threes. And I know she's shooting the three well. I know she's shooting the ball well.
Williams' 37-point performance was a season high, as she had a feeling that it was going to be a good night from the jump.
As soon as the first one fell, I know when I hit a shot early that it's going to be a real good game for me. So, just like I said earlier, just very thankful for my teammates to keep on feeding the hot hand and keep finding me at the end of the game.
Head coach Kim Mulkey commended Williams' impact, especially in closing out games.
Put her wherever I need her. That tells you about Mikaylah Williams and what I think of her. She's willing to do whatever we need. And I love that kid because she just wants to do right. She wants to win. And she wants to get better every day. She wants to get better.
It wasn't all sunshine and rainbows for this LSU team, though, as they allowed the Sooners to come back from behind 24 points to pull within 1 in the final minute of the game. LSU was still able to pull through with a Mikaylah Williams late jump shot and game-winning steal from Aaliyah Del Rosario to put the Tigers ahead in final seconds.
Right. Obviously it was wild, but I think the biggest thing for LSU women's basketball team this year was to weather the storm. And I feel like we weathered the storm well, especially late in the game with the turnovers when the press happened. But at the end of the day, we stayed disciplined enough to pull it out at the end of the game. Early in the season, we've had to fight adversity. So when that storm does come, it's not a freak out or anything. It's like a coming together type of thing. Like when the times gets tough, we come together, we stay together, and then we end up executing at the end of the game.
LSU moves to 22-1 on the year with a win and will face a battle-tested Mississippi State team, and they'll have to do it without forward Samaya Smith after her ejection. Reporting in Baton Rouge, Andre Champagne, KLSU Sports.